Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. It's the 2023 starter upgrade decks. We're going through all of the 15 builds, upgrading them for Alchemy as well as Standard. Today we'll be playing with the Simic deck, Blossoming Growth within Alchemy. We'll break down the deck list, talk about the strategies, the synergies, showcase this within the gameplay footage, wrap up, of course, with our final thoughts and deck review. So buckle up, get ready. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to help support myself as a creator. Let's take a look at the new deck. Alright, here we are. Blossoming Growth is a blue and green build that likes to Rampadelphia. And we'll be playing multiple lands per turn, working our way into these, really nice 4-drops, 5-drops, and dare I say 7 drops? Oh my lord, just stop it, right? So, within Alchemy, we have a 3.2 average mana value, quite a high curve as we've seen with those 5, 6, and 7s. And then 25 lands here as well. 4, 5s, and 7s, sorry, no 6s. Anywho, let's talk about the land ramp before we get to those powerful spells. It's the Kami of Bamboo Groves for 1, a 1/1 when it enters play. You can play an additional land this turn. It's going to enter the battlefield tapped, so this is fantastic, playing multiple lands per turn. We can also later on channel it for 3, discarding it, conjuring 2 forests into our hand, which is nice. Pulling those forests out of thin air into our hand, which is fantastic. And then we've got other cards that will allow us to play multiple lands, right? So this is going to play multiple lands, or it's going to draw multiple lands. Then we have Many Journeys for 2. You may play an additional land this turn, right? So that's going to be fantastic. We've Settled the Wilds for 3 sorcery speed. Seek a basic land card, then put it into the battlefield tapped, then seek a permanent with total mana value equal to the lands you control, which is quite nice, right? So a few different ways to play multiple lands per turn, and even, like I said, searching for them. Reach a Skyward for 4, searching your library for 2 basic forests, revealing them, putting them into your hand, and shuffling. So between the Kami, Many Journeys, we should be able to play multiple lands the majority of our turns, and then through the Kami and Skyward, we should basically be able to ensure that we'll always have lands to play, which is really nice. So a really consistent curve as we get to 4, 5, and 7 drops within the deck. That's not all, though. We also just have Organic Ramp through the Ilysian Caryatid for 1 as a 1/1. We can tap it to add 1 mana of any color, which is nice. And then if we have a creature power 4 or greater, we actually get to add 2 mana, which is really, really, really nice. Gala Greeters, a 1/of. It's a 1/1 with Alliance. You play a creature, you can make a treasure to ramp. Of course, you could also put a +1/+1 counter or gain life. That's fine. But the treasure there is really nice for the ramp. Like I said, we have the Visionary here. It can be returned from the field to our hand, and then we're going to reveal the top 4, grabbing a land from among them, putting it into the battlefield tapped, which is really quite nice. So a little bit of ramp there as well. Jewel Thief as a 3/3 with Vigilance and Trample for 3 will make a treasure token when it enters. So again, providing the mana ramp. Literally every single card in our deck does the dirty. Even things like Glorious Sunrise for 5, an enchantment. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose 1. Creatures get +1/+1, gain Trample. Target land will now tap for 2 additional sources of mana, 3 in total, which is, again, that ramp, really, really nice. Draw a card if you have a creature power 3 or greater. That's very good as well, or just gain 3 life. So, Glorious Sunrise even helping us out there with the ramp that is needed. All right, so what are we utilizing all of this mana on? Well, first off, it's the Triskaidekaphile for 2 as a 1/3. Pay 4, draw a card, no maximum hand size, and if you got 13 cards at your upkeep, you're gonna win. So this is definitely achievable because you'll be playing, 12, 16 lands, dare I say, so you can really get a lot of draw through the Trisk here, which is nice. Memory Deluge in a similar fashion, allowing us to draw. We have the Sunrise, like I mentioned, that's going to draw for us as well. So a lot of sustainability as we get to the mid-match where we can continue to apply value and not really run out of gas, which is nice. The Visionary in that same effect can not draw, but we can discard it to return X non-legendary cards from our graveyard to our hand. This is really, really good. All of our cards are non-legendary here, so getting everything back, which is really nice, and basically a draw as well. The Settle the Wild seeks a card, which we talked about. If you play that on turn 3 for 4, turn 4 for 5, or turn 6 for 7, because it'll seek after that land hits the play. you'll get your nice drops for the land, which is really good. You can basically engineer your draw. Then we have, Branch of Boseiju. This is 0/0, +1/+1 for each land we control. So this is a really nice creature with reach. We can copy it, and it'll actually get the +1/+1 because it goes from a 0/0 to a 1/1. Still getting all those ++ from the land via the ability. So the counterpart on the Skyward is really, really nice here for us. Similar thing here with the Operative. Can go on the Skyward because this is going to be like a 12/12 or something silly, right? Or, really anything. The monster, the blob, the horror, the industry, or the turtle. It's all A-okay with the Operative, a very good card in the deck. Sludge Monster here, when it enters or attacks, put a sludge counter on a creature an opponent controls. It's going to lose all abilities and become a 2/2, which is nice. The blob, its power is equal to the number of card types among cards in your graveyard, and its toughness is equal to that number +1. Not too shabby, it's just a good creature that will make other creatures. So at the beginning of your end step, create a green ooze creature token with this creature's power will be equal to the number of card types in your graveyard, and its toughness will be that +1. Very, very good. It's just a creature engine that's just going to keep making them, and they're just going to keep growing, which is really, really, really cool. We love it. And then there is the A-Hullbreaker Horror, 7/8 for 7 with flash. Whenever you cast a spell, choose one. Bounce a spell that's on the stack to its owner's hand of your opponent's control, or return any non-land permanent to its owner's hand. So you can actually bounce your own things from the field, which is nice. The Titan also for 7 as a 7/7 with reach and trample. When it enters, choose one. Destroying artifact or enchantment, gaining 5 life, creating 4/4, or putting a shield counter on creature you control. And then the Turtle for 7 as a 6/5 with flying and ward. Channel for 3, returning a card from your graveyard to your hand. That's going to be the Visionary to return everything else to our hand. We can kind of just cycle the two, right? Or we can pay 2 to bounce a creature to its owner's hand. So just a little bit of protection / field control, open up our attack lanes, etc. Right? So that's what we'll be doing with our mana on the top end. I did mention the ramp here, forgetting about the Careful Cultivation. For 3 mana, you can channel it for 2 to make a 1/1 that taps for mana. So this is really nice ramp for us as well. Of course, you can give another creature +1/+3 reach and tap for 2 mana as well. Careful Cultivation, really nice defensively, really nice ramping, which again gets us to those more powerful cards, which can then take over the game for us. Okali Dokalies. I believe that we've talked about all of the cards in the deck. We've got the gates to seek. We have the basics for consistency as well as those dual lands there. So really nice deck, actually. Very easy to upgrade as you go, with maybe some more Memory Deluges, which every collection deserves to have, but more on that as we wrap up in today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to help support. Again, reminder, we have all of the 2023 starter decks upgraded within Standard, within Alchemy, all in one easy to find playlist. So help yourselves, give it a watch. And I just appreciate your support through this journey. I know it's not the most popular content, but it is a nice thing to do to reward those new players for the entirety of the year, right? So, just doing our due diligence to help out. Cheers. Let's play some Magic, yeah? Okay, everybody settle down. The hand would be good if we had more land. This is not bad, Trisk. You're a great card. But I just don't have of any color. You're kind of for later, aren't you, Mr. Visionary? I'm going to pretend that this is a good hand. And with the Simic deck, that's kind of what I'm doing a lot of the times. Just pretending the deck is good, yeah? Oh, we might actually have a chance here. That looks like it's another free-to-play deck. I will copy, and we can grab lands next turn. We don't organically pick one up off the top. No. Let's get our more expensive Saga out. And again, grab some of those lands into hand next turn. We are about to triple drop lands. That is good. Ouch! Bro. Bro. A little rude, don't you think, huh? Bro, what's mine say? Dang, Doogie. Dang, Doogie. We just play it. That last land in. I mean, it's pretty good. We've got 6 lands. Oh, wow. Laying in the heat here. Down to 16, bro. Gain that life. Counter up. Really like the land. That's basically a draw. 7/7. It's gonna get just destroyed. This is gonna be like 12/12, maybe 13/13. Dude, what's mine say? Leave my branch alone. Now, isn't that psycho? It's absolutely disgusting. More trample. Wow, how many creatures, dude? Yeah, say goodbye to those abilities. We're still in a very bad spot, but doing okay. Grab some life because we're in such a bad spot. And now we have the biggest creature. Our 8/8 remains superior. Aha! Popdeck.exe saving the day again. Sludge Monster off the top. Let's counter up just because it's mono green. Absolutely. 2 treasures. I will gain life. 1 treasure. We need to keep this in play to have that remained neutered, I guess. We're just going to play the long game here, I guess. We've got a draw engine, they don't. So, I don't know how we made it out of that. That's fantastic. Lots of land with a draw usually works out in your favor. Opponent goes first. We really like that turn 1. It's so good. Putting our tap land into play. Yes, please. And now we're right into a Jewel Thief. Beautiful. And now we're into a Sludge Monster. Oh, I'm sorry, Kami. Are you a little Sludge Monster now? They're going to get to keep the +1/+1 counter if they do play an enchantment here, which they do. I've not read this. When it enters the battlefield, target creature you control fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Well, that's very rude. And whenever a creature an opponent controls of the noted type dies, put a +1/+1 counter. Oh, wow. We could just bounce it. That's easy to do next turn, I guess. We have Vigilance, we still smash. It remains a 3/3, but it loses the ability to go any higher. Really? Never seen an enchantment deck do that before. I like the land. Want another slime counter, dude? I'll give you one. 3 damage. Down to 12. Yeah. Yeah. We've got the turtle to protect. For 3, returning target card from the graveyard to hand. Nothing really good. But for 2, returning target creature to its owner's hand. And I think I found... Well, man, dude, you're a 2/2 with no abilities. You know? Get wrecked. I get you. Oh, where's your death touch? I'll double block, they say. No. No. Oh, you didn't get your cards either? Oh, I thought that was a mythic. No, I'm actually using a rare, though, so I shouldn't talk too much trash. It's a good play, though. We're going to seek with the gate because our hand is non-existent. Got nice field state, though. Oh, that's a weird play. Looking for more lands as well. Interesting. It's fine. Yeah. Going first. Hello. How are you? Hope all is well. It's good to see you again. You're looking well. Mono red. You're always looking well. It's so hot right now. Ramp, ramp, ramp it out. This is really nice early on. Hopefully we can find some more ramp. Get into the breaker. Goobo. Oh no. Oh no. One, two, three, four. Well, we're gonna play that anyways. It's not like I have a bunch of land I need to get rid of. Probably just bounce. Sergeant. Just slow him down. They protect it. I call it Sergeant. Sergeant. E's and A's and I's and O's and U's are all the same to me, even sometimes Y's. Just vowels, you know, just moan it out, bro. Yeah. It's gonna go to a 2-3, so 2-2 is better than that. Doubling down on us, so at least, you know, it's got that slim on it. They gain those abilities back, but after the casts have been done. Good defender. Oh no. That little horde masters here. Who do they copy? Kamano? I mean, we could just top deck the land ourselves. I'm going to block it and get rid of it. Take away some of their card advantage. They do gain pretty good value here. We get the land. Okay. We win. It's that easy, you know? Good card. Down to 12. We should be able to get there. Down to 9. They do grab a card here. Boseiju. Sorry about your luck. It's a good card. I'm happy to have dealt with it. We have 9. This croaking should take us home. See you later. Big hits coming in. Here's a chump block. I actually don't mind this. Get everything out of here, you know? Reset! They need to definitely smash that Hullbreaker. If not the Hullbreaker, at least the little frog skis. This is going to be too slow to accomplish anything. They need to block, but we're going to bounce that block, so. We have a nice clean hit here. 3 of them, huh? We'll save our bounce, I guess. Well, no need. Done. Thanks for the follow. Done. We don't have to bounce anything. Let's just smash. Be careful, I guess. All right, then we play this. We get a triple bounce. Should be fine. Love these little frogs. Just casual Hullbreaker Horror. No haste, though, is the problem, right? Bounce. Bounce. Done. Good game. Hullbreaker Horror feels bad, but we only run one copy, so it's really nice when you do get it to pop. Ayo, River Blossoming Growth. Freaking slapping it home, dude. I like it. The Reaches Skyward seem to be very, very good in the deck with the Croaking Counterparts. Kind of a nice synergy there. I don't think it's worth buying Croaking Counterparts. If you have it, sure. Memory Deluge is going to be worth it. The Hullbreaker is probably worth it. The Titan is definitely worth it if you want to upgrade the top end of the deck. Because there's not a ton of really good cards. And there is a ton of ramp. So it works. It allows you to play some of these absolute bombs. There was also that Brontodon, 7/7 plus X for each land you control. I think that could probably go in this deck as well. Since we are in Alchemy with this version, it's an arena-based set card, so it's allowable. But other than that, you know, just having fun with these starter decks at the end of the day. And that's what they're meant for. They're not meant to hit Mythic rank #1 with. They're meant to complete your quests, get you into the game, learning the different mechanics and, you know, strategies that the game has to offer. And, you know, it does a great job at that. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting. Really do appreciate. Again, just can't say that enough, right? Have an absolute magical day, and we'll, you know, see you soon in the next, right?